Right. Now I can do Cp-31 sheet. Okay. 1 second. So we are doing variation Hassan and friends, right? So let's do. Awesome makes a big party and he will invite his friends to the party. He has n friend number from 1 to n and they will be arranged in a queue as follows: 1, 2, 3, so on. And Awesome has a list of pairs of his friends that don't know each other. Any pair not present in the list are friends. A, su- a, sub, a subsegment of the queue starting from the friend A and ending at the friend B is A plus 1, A plus 2, 2B. Okay, right. So the input consists of multiple test cases 1 to t to the 10 to the square 4. First line of each test case contains two integers input A. Okay. How will you approach this question? And friends have from 1 to n and they will be 1 to n, right? How I will do? Let's open next line. Line draw. right? Right. So like, just like, if I write just AI less than BI, right? So in non-friend pair, right? So let's calculate R1 RI, right, is equal to minimum non-friends for all people. So we can't start segment in AI, right, and finish iterator RI. Let's process people from right to left and calculate rightmost position their subsegment can initially, right? So initially it goes to R is equal to n minus 1, right? And then we go to AI, right? So just do R is equal to min R Ri and add add R minus I plus 1 to answer, right? So I have some problems in VS Code, so we do editor, right? C++ editor we can use. Why is not coming? Right. Let's remove it, right, include string C plus dot h, right? We'll use define long define ld long double, right? Then to define o iOS base sync with studio, right? This happen, and I would like to since tie is usual at 0, right? Then we're doing count not tie equal to 0. Okay. Then we do into variable, so we put int n and m, int mn no int main as if def this is online judge, right? So we open int student, right? If so we do int t, right? Scanf and t, right? Soil t minus t, right? Decrement, right? This is usual, right? Then we print for scanf d n and m, right? Then we're doing a loop, right? For int I is equal to 1, equal to n plus I, and right. So for int I is equal to 0, m plus I, right? So variable is integer x and y. Then we're doing scanf d दे देते हैं, और then we also d x and y, right? If x greater than y, x greater than y, then you do swap, right? स्वैप कर देंगे x और y को। सेवन को x टू min तो y minus 1। Then we're doing a loop for int I is equal to n minus 1, right? And then I pre-decrement, right? When I is equal to m n and I plus 1, right? When answer is equal to n, right? Then for int I is equal to 0, n answer plus, so mn I minus I, right? Print present to n and then answer, right? Okay, this is right. Actually, we have to write the pragma and JSCC, right? You have to also, I have to also write this, right? Optimize. No, no stack protector, enroll and loops, no stack protector and fast में let's copy, right? And copy and then submit. Right. Right. This will go. Right. And now we will do only tool position, right? Let it cut. In the morning I do only date code, right? Problem of the day. And now we can do which which topic I do, right? One topic I can do minus and something. Maybe a hard question, right? And medium, right? Question करते हैं. That is very slow. Get equal substring with budget. Okay. You are given two strings s and t of the same length and integer max cost. Okay. You want to change s to t. Changing the ith character of s to ith character of t cost si minus ti. I the absolute difference between SKI value of the characters. Okay. return the maximum length of substring that can be changed to the maximum post less than equal to max. So our goal is to transform string into string t. So the cost change the character of s to ith character of t is calculate si minus ti, right, which represent the absolute difference between a SKI value of two characters. So we need to find the maximum length of substring from S that can be changed to match the corresponding substring in T. Right. We know that is the topic of binary search, right? So we using binary search instead of checking a possible substring length from 1 to n. We can binary search for the maximum value string, right? But to efficiently calculate the cost of mm, okay. So right now, like firstly we zoom, right, and like we have to do in Java. So let's know private and max cost का लेते हैं, right, and then we would like to do private int, right, prefix sum. This is the cumulative cost array, right, and then you do private int string length, and this is private, and then firstly initialize, this is we have initialize instance variables, right, so the write string length equal to s dot length, right, and then do a prefix sum is equal to new int string length plus 1, right, and this max cost is equal to max. So now we build a prefix sum array, right, so build prefix sum array where prefix sum I plus 1, right, store the cumulative cost, right. Right, so like we look, then we like of changing characters, changing character from index 0 to 1, right, 0 to I, so we're creating for and I is equal to 0, I less than string length on plus, right. Then we're doing and cost is equal to math dot apps dot care at I minus t. Then we're doing prefix sum I plus 1 is equal to cost, right. And now we're doing apply binary search. Binary search for the maximum valued substring length, right. So int left is equal to 0, int right is equal to 0. No, right 0 नहीं होगा, string length हो जाएगा, string length, then while left less than right, and calculate midpoint, right, calculate midpoint. So int mid is equal to left plus right plus 1, right. And then do like if a substring, substring of length mid, if mid exists within budget, right, search for So if can find a valid substring made, right, we can do left is equal to mid, right, and then we do else. Otherwise, if it doesn't, so then we search for shorter substring, right? So we do right is equal to mid minus 1, or return left, right, return left. So we're doing like check if there is access to a substring of given length, then can be changed within the max cost budget, right? And then we also do so turn left के बाद ना, so we do private can find valid substring int substring right. Then we do try all possible starting position for a substring of given length, right? And then for start index is equal to what is start index is equal to 0. Start and start index होगा start index plus substring ले लेते हैं length -1, right? So string length start if we do index plus plus, right? Then do int and index is equal to start index plus substring length -1. Then we do calculate cost using prefix sum, right? cost is equal to prefix sum and plus 1 minus prefix sum start हो जाएगा. So let's write int total cost is equal to prefix sum and index plus 1 minus prefix sum start index. Let's think if cost is within budget, right? So we found a valid substring. So if total cost is equal to cost return true. Otherwise return false हो जाएगा. Yeah. Accepted हुआ है, right? पहली बार में हो गया इस बार तो. सबमिट कर देते हैं. Okay. Okay, then we stop it, right?